Good morning. Today is National Coming Out Day, a day for celebrating our diversity, being strong as a community, and standing proud as individuals. With all of this in mind, it truly disturbs me that there is so much segregation and discrimination within our community. As so many of us that advocate for equality for all members of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community have seen, the discrimination from within our own community is as bad, if not worse, than some of that from the outside. It seems that this is one of those instances in which we are truly our own worst enemies. Dividing ourselves into subclasses within the community only weakens our push for equality. Why is it important that we stand together? Do you really need to ask that question? I mean, seriously, does it matter if you're a drag queen, butch, femme, a dungeon boy, a B&D man, or a king? Hell no. What does matter is that we are all aiming for the same things: respect, dignity, and equality. In the past few years, so much has gone right for our community at so many levels. Same-gender marriages are allowed in 6 states and the District of Columbia. Hopefully California is soon to reinstitute it. There has been recognition of our relationships at many other levels as well. More recently, President Obama repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This allows LGBT service members to serve openly in our nation's military. Having spoken to many current and former LGBT servicemen and women, it is so readily evident what a profound impact this has had on so many of them. Finally, after risking their own lives in defense of our nation, democracy, and our rights, these folks are able to be who and what they are without fear of being discharged from their service to our nation. In the academic arena, LGBT issues are being discussed in our public schools and colleges. When I was in high school, there wasn't a single book in our library, other than an old psychology textbook, that addressed anything queer in nature. Yet, even with all of this progress, our own intra-community homophobia and stereotyping is hurting us. Imagine being a bisexual rapper in America. Who do you think gives them the most grief? If you want to know, ask me. I know a few of them. How about this whole infatuation with straight-acting gay men? As a gay man, do I really want a dude who's pretending to be something he's not? Not even close. You can't be serious. In the mindset that many gay and lesbians have, that bisexual folks are just scared to come out. Really? Do they not remember their own coming out process? And the ultimate minority within our ever-growing community, the transgendered men and women. So many of us simply disrespect them and what they're going through because it's so different from our own coming out process. I was admittedly guilty of this until just a couple of years ago. I just took a very long-winded way to say this. As long as the straight community could look in on us and see our own negative attitudes at work preventing our progress towards equality, they really don't have to take us too seriously, now do they? The us versus them dichotomy simply fails because it's really us versus us. Tragic but true nonetheless. I ask you, actually encourage each one of you watching this to think about your own prejudices and the stereotypes that come to mind when you think about our community. As you flip through your mind, think about what you can do to stop it. Not tomorrow or next week, but now. United, we continue to move forward towards equality, which is undoubtedly a long road to haul, no matter how you look at it. However, divided we fail and fall on our own faces. If we remain divided, we have no one to blame but ourselves, as we are prevented from obtaining the pinnacle of our nation's freedoms. That all men and women are created equal and have certain inalienable rights. So on this National Coming Out Day, think about what your own personal next steps are in your coming out process, and think about what you can do to strengthen the LGBT community that you are a proud member of. Thanks, and have a great day.